Good afternoon. Friday, May 7th, SuperGrowth MultiBaggers. Daily report, what's interesting. Today, what's interesting is JD.com. We'll also take a quick look at the overall risk level of the market. And thanks for joining us. Starting with a long-term chart on the S&P 500. If anything, the rate of appreciation or the uptrend in the S&P is even stronger, and raises the question of the potential of a blow-off top, a top inspired by short covering and by option writers, huge option houses writing options and needing to balance their gamma as the rise exceed the expected rise. So and looking here today, this is even more like a blow-off top, but you never know. This could be the beginning of a whole new upward leg in the market. It's the strength is virtually unprecedented. I guess you could say similar kind of blow-off top may have occurred in 2000, but I try to be ready for anything. And I wish I was more invested today. We're about 80% invested, but I may feel pretty happy a week from now. So we just have to wait and see how this all unfolds. The company I want to take a look at today, JD.com, Chinese company. Take a look at the longer term stock price trend. You can see that it's been declining for the last couple months. The more recent shorter term 10-day chart shows some bottoming out pattern, perhaps a little more strength than has been the case recently. We increased our position today. As I said, we're about 80% in cash, so the companies we like were a little more aggressive. So JD.com now represents 10% of our portfolio, and with all the company positions that we take them on the basis of financial statement improvement, much of which is driven by free cash flow. So, here in this case, JD.com free cash flow 5-year trend. You see it just turned positive, and this is a pattern often associated with short and medium term stock price appreciation. When a company goes from losing money to generating cash, taking a look at the momentum trends, financial statement, and revenue and gross profit. Top is the revenue, gross profit rate of change. So we're looking for not only improvement, but an improving rate of improvement. So we're looking for, 3%, 6.7%, 7.7%, 9% growth. So a company that's accelerating. And much of that comes from a study I did of Apple after Steve Jobs returned, and he fairly quickly got inventory under control. I think he may have even shortened days inventory outstanding from 39 to 4 or something similarly dramatic, and reduced the number of product lines from 40 to 3. And it was very quickly reflected in financial statement trends, everything from margins and asset turnover to debt levels. And, he was quickly able to generate some cash. So we developed this financial statement trend analysis software to identify companies like this. And, JD.com represents a company, or is a company, that it has undergone a major transition here in the last couple of quarters, and the growth trends that the company is experiencing are very strong. So taking a look at the summary report, this report summarizes all the key financial statement trends, conclusions on the left, and graphs on the right. The top one, free cash flow; middle one, overall financial strength, which looks at everything from return on assets to cash in relation to all liabilities and free cash flow in relation to all liabilities. and for instance, interest coverage by operating free cash flow. So you see these trends have really picked up in the last little while. And again, this is a pattern often associated with significant stock appreciation. Down here on the bottom, intrinsic value, red line, versus our estimate, versus stock price. And this company is somewhat undervalued. That doesn't particularly bother us. Most of the companies that in our portfolio that are have the most significant returns do trade almost all the time at a premium to our estimate of intrinsic value. So that's it for today. Quick look at a good company, JD.com, and we'll see you Monday morning. Thanks for your interest. Click subscribe if you'd like to keep aware of our work. We appreciate comments and try to respond in a timely manner. This is our website address. You can subscribe to the research. It's now just $50 a month. And thanks for your interest. And I guess I should also mention, please excuse the dog snoring. I have a aging part golden, part Bernese mountain dog, Fozzie Bear, and she sleeps almost all the time. And she does happen to have a slight snoring problem. So, you know, I do get comments on it down there in the comments area, and I just want people pointing it out as if I'm not aware of it, but I actually am. So thank you.